Hi, I'm fortunate enough to have in my collection GoPro 10 Black, GoPro 11 Black and two GoPro 12 Black. I thought it would be really useful for many of you to be able to see comparison of those cameras side by side. All of the cameras were recording in 5.3K at 30 frames per second using wide lens. Stabilization was off and I was recording at high bit rate in 8-bit color. Color profile was set to neutral and maximum ISO was set to 400 apart from the GoPro 12 which was recording in HDR as this defaults to 1600. Sharpness was set to medium and EV comp to 0. So let's begin the test. In this example you can see that GoPro 10 on the left is trying to push up all the shadows, which introduces a lot of noise. It also uses a lot of noise reduction, which makes the image very blurry. I was surprised to see that GoPro 12 with HDR enabled actually had the least amount of noise. Now in this shot you can definitely see how much sharper the GoPro 10 is than any other GoPro. However, it looks over sharpened and it doesn't look very natural. GoPro 11 and GoPro 12 looks almost the same, with GoPro 12 having slightly less contrast than GoPro 11. However, enabling HDR makes the picture a bit soft. As you can see, a lot of detail was lost in the grass and in the tree branches. Here a quick shot indoors to show you the sharpness of the cameras. Again, in this shot you can see how over-sharpened the GoPro 10 is, with 11 and 12 looking much more natural. The HDR looks almost unnatural and very soft compared to other shots. However, enabling HDR definitely has benefits, as it looks very clean compared to any other camera. I think apart from GoPro 10, all the other ones worked really well in this shot. Here again you can see that GoPro 10 definitely over-sharpens, adds too much color and contrast. It also looks brighter than the other ones. Again, in this shot you can see that GoPro 10 definitely is brighter than all the other ones. However, again, it looks just over-sharpened and unnatural. You could actually argue, looking at the leaves, that the HDR one looks more film or bigger camera-like. And here again you can see comparison of the detail and color reproduction. In this shot, for some reason, GoPro 11 produced a darker image than all other cameras. Again, 10 looks over-sharpened and much brighter, with HDR being quite soft. And this is the perfect shot to demonstrate how well HDR works. As you can see, it preserves a lot of detail, and actually, to my surprise, the shades were darker than on the GoPro 11 and 12 without HDR. And moving back inside, you can see that GoPro 10 looks very sharp here, very blown out. GoPro 11 and GoPro 12 doing quite a good job here. Again, in the top part, you can observe that HDR reduces a lot of noise. And at the bottom, you can see that GoPro 11 and 12 without HDR preserve the most detail of all, without looking unnatural. In this situation, all the cameras without HDR tried to bump up the shadows, which unfortunately resulted in a lot of noise. And in this shot, I was actually surprised that the color reproduction of GoPro 10 and GoPro 12 with HDR on was the best. And for some reason, 11 and 12 without HDR looked a bit off. Please make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel as I'm planning to do a few more comparisons between these cameras. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.